President Bola Tinubu has implored the judiciary to embark on reforms that will ensure a functional justice system and support economic growth. Represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, Tinubu gave the charge when he declared open the National Summit on Justice 2024 held at the National Judicial Institute, Abuja. President Tinubu said that his administration made funding for the third arm of government a top priority, doubling it in the Renewed Hope Budget 2024 by more than 100% from 2023 budget.
I call on all justice sector institutions and professionals to align your activities with the tenets of our Renewed Hope agenda, particularly as it relates to the priorities on inclusivity, fairness, rule of law, and anti-corruption stance, among other things. I accordingly urge the leadership of all justice sector institutions to seek a new direction and focus on outcomes by creating a justice system that fully responds to the needs of our citizens. I demand informed and coordinated responses to the identified challenges plaguing the effectiveness and efficiency of the sector. I demand performance so that Nigerians can feel and acknowledge the impact of your reform efforts. Ultimately, the expectations are that law and justice should aim to ensure public safety, economic development, peaceful coexistence, and the well-being of our people.
Earlier, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, commended the commitment of all stakeholders in the justice sector in building a consensus that would ensure a more robust judicial system.
As the head of the National Assembly and working in concert with the committees on constitutional amendments, judiciary and legal matters, both in the House of Representatives and also in the Senate, and also the committee on the amendment of the Electoral Act, our commitment to ensuring that the thoughtful and transformative justice reforms propagated here today are seamlessly integrated into the ongoing amendments that we are doing is something that I must give here. This integration will not only fortify our constitution and electoral framework, but will also ensure that justice, both in letter and in spirit, become more attainable for every single Nigerian, irrespective of his status, ethnic background, or education.
For his part, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwoola, said given expectations from the judiciary, undertaking a holistic reform of the sector had become necessary.
Access to justice remains a distant reality for far too many Nigerians, with barriers ranging from procedural complexities to socio-economic disparities. The quest for justice should not be a privilege reserved for the few, but a right accessible to all, regardless of their circumstances. Therefore, it is incumbent upon us to embark on a journey of comprehensive reform to ensure that justice is not only dispensed, but also perceived to be dispensed fairly and impartially. Constitutional, statutory, and operational reforms are imperative if we are to reposition the justice sector for the 21st century.